Hello. Welcome to the November 17th edition of Success by Association Live. Today's issue is sponsored by Great Wolf Lodge. We thank them for their support of AENC. Today's article is written by Life Exec and is reprinted with permission. The article is titled Create Disaster Communication Plans Now. Natural disasters are on the rise. Don't wait to communicate. 2021 has had the most damaging disasters on record, costing an estimated $1 billion. With 18 separate disasters in a single calendar year, including floods, wildfires, hurricanes, blackouts, high temperature records, requests for federal disaster relief increased tenfold from the previous year. With projections of severe weather likely to increase year over year, families can't afford to wait and see about disaster preparation, especially disaster communication plans. In the past 3 years, the U.S. has seen 15 to 18 hurricanes per season. While the high incidence rate may make them seem common, it certainly doesn't detract from the damage they cause. Hurricanes are the most devastating natural disasters in the U.S., tearing families from their homes and terrifying evacuations and causing billions of dollars in property damage each year. How can you protect your family and home this hurricane season? FEMA, or Federal Emergency Management Agency, recommends families create communication plans to help stay in touch and share instructions in the event of an emergency. Try these 3 steps to help you get started. 1. Create a home inventory. Natural disaster preparedness is all about keeping your loved ones safe during the disaster, but it's also about mitigating some of the possible property damage. If you prepare your home at the start of the hurricane season, you can avoid suffering serious devastation and speed up your family's recovery experience. The end of spring is a great time to begin your home preparation. Start by making a checklist of all the different steps you need to take to protect your house, including move hazardous chemicals to watertight bins and store them in a high place. Unplug electrical items and move them at least 12 inches off the floor. Turn off electrical at the main breaker. Shut off gas at the meter, as well as any propane tanks. Close storm shutters and cover all windows. Bring loose outdoor items inside. Unplug outdoor electrical items. Empty the ice bin in the refrigerator. With this checklist, everyone in the family can take part in getting the home ready for a hurricane. Just remember to prepare as soon as possible. No one wants to be rushing to close storm shutters as the storm arrives. 2. Collect contact information. Your access to contact information may be limited during a disaster. In fact, most people rely on their cell phones instead of memorizing phone numbers, causing problems if a phone is lost or destroyed during an emergency. The first step is to identify the people you'll need to contact in an emergency, and then gather their contact information. Of course, that may include family and friends, but don't forget about work contacts and professional advisors like your attorney, financial advisor, insurance agent, etc. Once you have your list, compile contacts, email, and phone numbers at a minimum. 3. Create an evacuation checklist. Evacuating your home during a hurricane can be a very stressful experience. However, if you are prepared to pack up and go, you can avoid some of the chaos and fear that accompanies an evacuation notice. While you may not know when the notice is coming, you can be prepared for the moment it does, and the best way to do that is with an evacuation checklist. Write down a list of all the things you'll need to bring with you, including medications and medical devices, change of clothes for all family members, include a jacket, sweater, and long pants, toiletries, IDs, credit cards, cash, medical insurance cards, spare food and snacks, blankets and pillows, first aid kit, cell phone charger, pet supplies, and ways to pass the time, like a deck of cards, games, etc. Once you've finalized your list, post it somewhere that the whole family can see, like the refrigerator. This way, anyone in the house can start packing as soon as possible. 4. Make instructions. It's important to sit down with your immediate family and discuss what should happen if a disaster strikes. What items should everyone be prepared to bring? Where should you meet if you're separated? If you can't reach each other, who else can you call to let them know you're okay? Another consideration is creating instructions for contacts that may not be affected by the emergency but can help you get back on your feet. If a fire ravages your neighborhood, what can your attorney or insurance agent help you with? Who might be able to take care of your pets while you're in temporary housing? Creating and sharing these instructions with trusted contacts can help you rest assured that things are taken care of as much as possible until you're back on your feet. Store documents online. In the aftermath of a natural disaster, many families are surprised to discover that their personal documents have been destroyed. They can be damaged by flooding, lost to the high winds, or otherwise damaged beyond repair. Therefore, it's important to securely store your files digitally, either on a thumb drive or in an online storage system. Before a hurricane hits, double check that you have digital duplicates of all your personal files. These include driver's licenses, passports, citizenship paperwork or visas, military IDs, social security cards, marriage license, birth certificates, home title or deed, vehicle title and registration, insurance, such as homeowners, renters, auto, umbrella, etc., professional license or board certifications, pet ID chip numbers. Even if your hard copies are lost to the hurricane, the digital files will make it much easier to retain your info and get back to your everyday life. That concludes this article. Have a great rest of your day.